just wanted to get on, like I said, give... That wasn't the Jeep, that was the driver. Well, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing?
Pretty good here.
And welcome to the channel.
Yeehaw!
Christa and I are out cruising in the Jeep this morning.
Down in southern Texas.
Where it's raining.
It's raining.
You know, where it never rains. But
yeah, we were told it never rains here.
But it's raining.
It's
been raining
for the last 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, it just keeps raining. So a little update for you guys on where we're at. I've got a couple of things on order for the Jeep. One will be a surprise for Christa.
I don't like these games.
And the other is going to be tinting the windows. We've been looking around for a tinter a little bit. Here it seems that the dealers will actually do the tint, some of them as well. When I took the Honda in, I asked them if they knew of a good tinter around somewhere, and they said we do it here. So I asked them about, you know, different models and stuff, the Jeep, the truck, whatever, and they did say that they do anything, which makes sense. I mean, a tent job is a tent job. They don't really care what car it's on. So I think we have a tinter. We shall see. As far as anything else, Christa is also looking for side steps. So
need side steps.
Yeah.
Need. Gotta
have side steps. It's
if you're 6'4", you don't need side steps. If you're our height, 5'8", 5'9", you need side steps.
Yeah, gotta have side steps on here. It's a little cumbersome stepping up and into the Jeep and then stepping out. Not so much getting out, but getting in.
Getting in.
It's a bit of a step, especially since the Jeep now is going to reside on the lift, which puts it up another, what? 4 inches or so.
Yeah.
From the ground. So you can imagine stepping up into it again. Unless you're, you know, 6'5" is quite a step.
Yeah. And if you have a bad back, that's another good reason to get side steps.
Yeah. Plus, I think the Jeep looks kind of naked without them. It needs side steps, I think.
It does.
And the good thing about this Jeep, and I'm sure it's probably the same across the board for the other models, is there's already holes in the sides of the Jeep to be able to bolt those things on. And I love bolt-on mods. You know, something that's simple to do, pretty hard to screw up. So we're gonna hopefully get those on order this week. I'm hoping
soon,
so that we get them in and we can indeed get steps on this Jeep. Now, the other thing to mention, we have been talking about lifting the Jeep and new wheels and tires. We've kind of been debating a little bit about whether the Jeep actually needs a lift. I mean, it sits up here pretty high as it is, and when you put, you know, a little bit taller tires and wheels on it, it's going to raise it even a little bit more. So I think at this point, what we're going to do is go ahead and get the wheels and tires, and we'll see if we like the stance at that point or not. And then we'll know whether or not we want to lift it, I guess. Of course, around here there are tons of places that specialize in lifts and all that kind of stuff. So it shouldn't be too hard to find somebody, I don't think. As far as how the Jeep is performing, it's been flawless so far, as you would expect. It should be, of course. No issues with it.
It's awesome sauce.
I assume you still like it?
Awesome sauce.
So you're not thinking that maybe we should trade and you take the Tundra and all?
No. Oh, God, no.
Take the Jeep?
God, no. No.
Oh,
never.
Well,
Never.
I guess she's still considering that. We'll
no, there's no considering anything.
I'm not quite sure. As far as the ride goes, I will say every time we get in this, it is a lot bumpier.
You can feel the road.
Yeah, than anything else that we have. Again,
But the seats compensate pretty well for it. The seat, at least the driver's seat, is very comfortable. I'm happy with this driver's seat.
maybe you should look at putting air seats in here for an air ride.
No, I've experienced air ride. It's not all it's cropped up to be.
Yeah, in the trip that we brought back, we were in an RV that had air ride seats
Yeah.
in the front, and
not even. I've never had air ride before, but
no,
yeah, it's not all it's cropped up to be.
not really. They're bouncy for one thing, and when you hit that bounce, it kind of launches you up in the air.
It does, but I mean, if it's a little bounce, it launches you up, but not in a jolt, you know. But there were a couple times when I was sitting up front in the air ride, and there were a couple of big bumps, and it launched you up to the top of the as high as it could go.
Yeah, it would top out on the seat.
And that was a jerk. And yeah, I will not do air ride. Because just for that reason.
Yeah, I don't know how anyone enjoys that. You know, if all air ride or air cushion seats are like the ones that were in the RV, I don't know that that's a benefit unless you're just going over small bumps on like that railroad track there. Because they also bottom out. You know, you'll go over the bump and it'll throw you up in the air, and then it'll slam down into the bottom. Yep. And that wasn't very pleasant either. No. So no to air ride seats.
No.
The one thing that, the one simple thing that I think this Jeep needs is the straps. You know, the straps that go over
the beep handles. Yeah,
that go over the rolling, or the roll bars rather, and that's so that when you're getting out or whatever, you can grab that strap to kind of stabilize yourself or pull yourself out, or even pull yourself in, really. And they're quite simple. They just wrap around the roll bar, and you can get them in a million different colors, and everything from, I'm sure, vinyl, leather to paracord, which I think is the best, by the way. So that's something else that...
Why do you like the paracord the best?
They look like parachute cords, which is probably why they're called paracord. They may even be made out of the same kind of stuff, I'm not sure. It looks almost like a nylon rope or something like that.
I see.
They look really nice, and you can get them, like I said, in a ton of different colors, so pretty much will match anything that you'd want to get.
It's inevitable.
Well, the Jeep is now covered in puddle water.
Oh well.
Street puddle water.
It's inevitable.
It has, like we said, it has been raining here, so.
Are you both turning? I'm assuming not, and I'm not going to take my chances.
No, we never assume here that anybody's going to turn.
No, the drivers here are a little bit odd, just like the roads.
Yeah, you don't really ever want to turn in front of anybody until you're sure they're committed to making that turn, let me tell you.
Which one? Which place are we going to? Here? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
As well.
Still learning our way around, too, by the way, slowly but surely.
Yeah. All right, we are continuing on our journey here. Just wanted to get on, like I said, that wasn't the Jeep, that was the driver. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully we, make it the rest of the way. Please click that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't before. And we'll see you next time, maybe, I don't know, on the web. Have a good day. Bye.